We've become used to 4-year-olds who can log on to PCs, who try to swipe the TV because they think the screens are touch sensitive, and who now know how to work your smartphone better than you do. But what about the infinitely more mysterious breed, the young adult? A new study conducted across South African tertiary education institutions by Worldwide Works and student brands reveals that just 3% of South African students aren't active on the world's most popular social networks. Facebook remains the default social network, with 97% of students logging on daily. Tweeting came in second in the social media stakes at 67%, and third place goes to YouTube at 44%.
We've always wanted to understand the student market because that's the working market of the future. But also it's a great bridge between the youth market and the adult market, and to understand that interface between the two, and also the changes that are happening in the consumer market at that point. The standout result of the survey was just how many students are using specifically Facebook and WhatsApp. So Facebook is being used by 97% of the respondents, by far the leading social network. Twitter a little further behind at around 2/3 of students. When it comes to instant messaging, WhatsApp is being used by about 92% of respondents, and then quite a way behind that you find Facebook Messenger 55%, and then BBM still in there at 48%. Instagram is being used at the moment by 40% of the students responding to the survey, which is very high when you consider that the other image-based social network, Pinterest, is only at a 17% mark. And it shows the extent to which the arrival of Instagram on Android phones, which are the most popular in terms of single operating system, has had a big impact on its use in South Africa.
In terms of operating systems, Android comes in strong at 38% and BlackBerry at 32%. However, because Android operating systems aren't fixed to one particular brand of smartphones, the BlackBerry handset keeps its #1 spot at 32% against Samsung at 27% and Nokia at 21%. At least they're winning somewhere. The iPhone proved too expensive for students, but if given the choice, half of the students surveyed said they'd go with Apple's shiny little products.
The research showed some issues like some addiction to social networking. About 11% said they're very addicted, and instant messaging, about 20% said they're seriously addicted to instant messaging. But when you look at the positives, it far outweighed the negatives. 9 out of 10 students say that it helps them to do better research, and about 7 out of 10 students say that it helps them increase their knowledge of the subject.
More than a quarter of students surveyed admitted that their smartphones and web devices distract them. And yes, surprise, surprise, they even acknowledge they give their smartphones and social networks priority over studying for tests and exams. And a similar proportion, 25%, admitted using these during lectures instead of paying attention. But can you really blame them?
This study showed us, compared to the previous year, is just how tech-savvy students are becoming. Previously, they were not as heavily engaged in social networks, and we're also seeing them migrate to more current operating systems on phones, so big Android penetration emerging, and also a stronger awareness of the benefits of using technology tools, the internet, social media, and the like.
They might be paying their phones more attention than their studies, but that's probably not a bad thing, especially if they're getting real-world experience for one of the many jobs that didn't even exist 5 years ago.